A well-written plot twist can alter the fates of its characters and change perceptions of a TV series. Few shows have been able to add the curveballs that The Big Bang Theory threw, and as a result, the beloved sitcom spawned 12 seasons, 3 spin-offs, and countless streaming sessions. While some TBBT plot twists took a backseat and were small enough to be forgotten, like when Penny shocked everyone by dating Stuart, others created a more interesting and thought-provoking sitcom. TBBT's plot twists were memorable because they were character-driven as opposed to being written for shock value. The twists and turns were genuine and added value to the characters' backstories. Leonard and Penny's parenting journey. Leonard and Penny's relationship was a journey with ups and downs throughout The Big Bang Theory. Once married, the two were on a stable path and were comfortable in their relationship. However, once the topic of kids was brought up, their smooth sailing came to an end. Penny once discussed children with Leonard, but after they got married, her desire to have kids came to an end. Penny didn't see herself as a mom and was afraid of the changes that came with being a new parent. The news was hard for Leonard, but the two remained committed to their relationship. However, a massive plot twist dropped when Penny found out she was pregnant in the series finale. Despite not wanting children and her professional career taking off, she and Leonard leaped. Leonard cheated on Penny. One of the biggest plot twists on The Big Bang Theory was finding out that Leonard cheated on Penny. After years of Leonard longing for Penny, he eventually made an impression on her heart, and the two got engaged. But as they were on their way to Las Vegas to elope, he dropped a bomb on her. He had cheated on her. When Leonard was away at sea doing research for Stephen Hawking, he kissed another girl. The only reason he came clean was to start their marriage fresh. Penny assumed he was trying to sabotage their relationship, and the two had to work through his lapse in judgment. The storyline was a huge twist to their relationship. Many assumed that if anyone was going to cheat on the other, it would be Penny because of her good looks and charming personality. The admission that it was Leonard who had cheated came from a deeper place. Leonard clearly felt self-conscious in his relationship and needed a boost in confidence by cheating on Penny. It altered the way Penny viewed Leonard and changed the dynamic of their relationship. Howard's mom unexpectedly died. Howard Wolowitz' mom was an imperative part of his life. Before meeting Bernadette, Howard was the stereotypical mama's boy who lived and died by his mother's opinion. When he grew serious with Bernadette, he spent more time away from his mom, which altered their dynamic. In Season 8, time stopped when Howard got a phone call that his mom had passed away in her sleep. Howard was unprepared for the loss of his mother, and he suffered without closure. The unexpected death was a plot twist on TBBT, as she was such an important and present figure in Howard's life. The twosome also had some of the funniest scenes in the series. Sadly, this twist came about because the actress who played Debbie, Carol and Susie, passed away from cancer in 2014. Penny quit acting for good. A large part of Penny's ongoing storyline was that she was a struggling actor, and she worked as a waitress at the Cheesecake Factory to pay her bills while trying for her big break. Penny had a few acting roles here and there, but she never achieved the celebrity status she aspired to. Without acting, Penny didn't know what else to do with her time. In Season 7, a change in plot occurred when Penny decided to quit waitressing to devote all her attention to acting. However, when that didn't pan out, the plot shifted again when she opted for a more conventional job. Bernadette worked for a pharmaceutical company, Zongen, and was able to get Penny a job as a pharmaceutical sales rep. While it was a hard transition at first, Penny stuck with the position and became wildly successful at it, which was a surprise to her friends. By Season 12, Penny was making more money than Leonard and was on the road to a successful career. The journey of the broken elevator. A subplot that continued through The Big Bang Theory's entirety was the broken elevator inside Leonard and Sheldon's apartment building. While taking the elevator would have been convenient, walking up 3 flights of stairs made for comical moments for the characters. The running gag was that the elevator was always broken after an experiment went wrong. Leonard miscalculated the experiment containing rocket fuel, and the quickest way out of the apartment was to place the object into the elevator. After a small explosion, the elevator stopped working. The plot twist came in the final season when the elevator door magically opened in the apartment lobby where Sheldon and Leonard were talking. As the doors opened, Penny walked out and joined them. It was the perfect ending that followed the characters for 12 seasons. It was also one of the best plot twists because the characters had given up on the elevator ever working again. Howard found out he had a brother. Howard had a tough childhood, and the traumas he never worked through followed him into his adult years. After his father left the family at a young age, it was just him and his mom his entire life. Then, when his mom died unexpectedly, Howard found himself. That is, until Season 8. The biggest plot twist in Howard's life was when a young man showed up at his front door, claiming to be his half-brother named Josh. Josh shared that he and Howard shared the same dad. Howard was hesitant at first and wasn't sure if he could trust Josh, but the two soon hit it off. Josh only appeared in that episode, but the storyline still had a major impact on Howard. Penny was secretly married to Zach. A plot twist that nobody saw coming was Penny's legal marriage to ex-boyfriend Zach. Although Penny's dim-witted ex-boyfriend wasn't a main member of the TBBT friend group, he became a comical side character that pops up over the years. In The Thanksgiving Decoupling, the group is shocked when they find out that Penny married Zach in Vegas years prior. Although Penny thought Vegas weddings were fake, Leonard and company assured her they were real. The realization that Penny married Zach was a big shift in her relationship with Leonard. Despite talking about their future together, Penny consistently turned Leonard's proposals down, so the fact that she agreed to marry Zach so quickly upset Leonard. Zach later came to dinner to sign the annulment papers so that he and Penny could be legally unwed, but the deeper problems in Penny and Leonard's relationship surfaced with this plot twist, as Leonard realized that maybe Penny believed in marriage, just not with him. Sheldon proposing to Amy. In Season 10 of TBBT, Sheldon and Amy's relationship became even more complicated when it went long distance, as Amy got a research position at Princeton for the summer while Sheldon remained in California. Their relationship proved itself strong, but when a former colleague of Sheldon's, Ramona Nowitzki, kissed him at work, it threw a wrench in the mix. Although getting married scared Sheldon, kissing another woman made him realize that he didn't want to be with anyone else. He flew to New Jersey and proposed to Amy. Sheldon came clean to Amy about the kiss, but,